Scorpio, you have Nine of Cups, emotional independence. I am good on my own. I don't need anyone to make me feel better. However, that does not say that you might not need anyone, but it could be that you need something. So let's see. Scorpio, you have two wands. You need to choose. You are at a crossroad. What path to take? You have the whole wide world in your hands, which is beautiful. Which is beautiful. Now, what path are you going to take? Let's see. Scorpio, you have Page of Wands. No, I'm sorry. This is coins. You have Page of Coins in reverse. So perhaps you expected someone to come in with some kind of a proposition, but they didn't. Perhaps you're still waiting. Perhaps there is some tension between you and this individual. Perhaps there are some blockages that prevents this individual to come with the proposition that you were hoping for. It's in reversed. In the past, you were open to new love. Perhaps someone even gave you the impression that I am going to give you new love. But you opened up. And, well, I gotta keep these messages short. So those who get the best smash likes, algorithms, and all those things we've talked about 1 billion times. You hear it on other channels also. Smash that like button, subscribe and share. Just follow the algorithms here, okay? And Scorpio, you will always get some reads from me, neither not the algorithms are low, because I'm going to do them anyway. I might as well share them with you. So this led to some of you, it feels like this proposition, it never really came through here. So the star card here is showing up in reverse, shows to me that many of you have not healed from the past, and therefore you are keeping the guards up, fencing yourself a little bit, pulling in also previous read. I had a long read yesterday for you, but realized it was not supposed to be released. Okay, so this have happened to you in almost like a pattern, because it's not of your choice. When it's not of your choice, it's a pattern. You go for your passion, you want to be loved, you give love, you give them your all. Here's all of my love, my belongings, my everything. Take whatever you want. All I want is your love. But it has not been reciprocated as expected. There is a lesson to learn. And so many Scorpios have been attracting the same vibrational energies, you know, and fall into a pattern. And now you feel like perhaps, do I have less value? Do I have less value than anyone else? I've been aging, I've been putting on weight, I feel bloated. Is it because, let's say I could be 25 now, I'm in India, I've been married before, I have a child. Even that is enough for you to feel less. Why? Because you're second hand information coming from the women in this village. Well then, go alone then, boys. Go alone. Don't complain. There are some traditions that are so old that they no longer make any sense. If you want evolution, you need to fight. You need to crush some old dogmas. Scorpios, Ten of Cups. There is a wish fulfillment here. It is in your surroundings. Perhaps you are completely blinded. Perhaps you don't really see it. Perhaps you refuse to see it because you have now so many barriers around you. Because at some point you realize that, okay, I'm going into the same trap 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time. That is what crabs do when you go out fishing. I tried that 10 times. The crab would go into the same trap before I got him. I thought, wow, that poor little guy is stupid. That was when I was still a child and didn't have compassion for that poor little creature. Would never happen today. Today we have addictions. And it is a choice whether or whether not we want to experience the pain and the withdrawals when we are inside the addiction. The addiction can also be, I want to be loved. I'm addicted to love. I'm addicted to feeling in love. And when we are being abandoned, this touches that part of you which is still a child. Because you need to understand, just because you are a child, that does not mean that after you've grown up, that these wounds are healed. When you are an adult, you still have that child within you. So when people abandon you, and you are left alone because everyone has to go home to their poor wives, siblings, mom, dad, family, wherever. If you experience this is a very typical Scorpio scenario, then people tend to forget that, well, there is one person left, right? And that is the moment you realize that the warrior's path, is alone. The last path, sorry, stumbling in my words here, but the last path is not for pussies. And so that moment when everyone goes home to their poor wife who is alone, or their sisters, or some people have children, they won't join in on the fun which is going on in the night, by the way. That's the moment the Viking in you, the warrior in you, whoever you are, which part of the world you're from, know that you're really never alone, okay? And that's the moment your oversoul calls you to be a warrior. Right now, you perhaps perceive your strength is that, okay, everyone loves someone else but me. That's okay. I'm a warrior. So I will take this cup, pull it back, and keep that cup to myself. I will not share this with you. I will share my sword with you. Okay? Scorpio, that is also closing the heart. And so here, the Scorpion Queen, or the Moon Queen, is coming out in reverse. She's denying people her love because they leave her alone. They are there at some point, and at another point they are, well, now you are on your own. And I felt this for years now because I come from a different cultures. And even in my own culture, I stand out. I'm not one of them. I'm not like my mother. I'm not like my father. The only one who really reminds me of me is my own offspring. Yeah? So at some point you realize that your path, your destiny is a little bit different. And that takes balls of steel. Someone outside of you are talking about you. They have noticed you and noticed that they feel a little bit threatened by you, and so they might try to put in small seeds of poison in your environment in order for you to look worse than you are. Some of us, we are shadow warriors. Some of us, we are healers. Some of us are light beings who like to wear black. We come in all shapes. We come in all vibrations. But one duty that we have is to raise the vibration of consciousness and to create an imprint on earth. Some of us from the blue world that says, hello, we are here. We are here. And the answer is not violence. The sword is for protection. It is to protect those who cannot protect themselves. Scorpio, some of you are now in a very, very either toxic relationship. It could be finished, but you're still, that you still haunt each other in a way. Some of you could overindulge in something that is toxic to you. You could have a toxic mind, or you could be thinking a lot of dirty socks. This is the place where we should edit the video, which we can't right now. But dirty socks is also funny. So dirty thoughts, and you might be dealing with a Capricorn with really dirty socks. I do know about one. Anyway, this is the devil card. So this is talking about toxic relations. So you need to ask yourself one question right now. What kind of people are influencing you in your life right now? What is ahead of you? Wishes and dreams, fears and all those things. That is drama. You don't want any drama. I'm not here to create drama. I'm the shinobi. I'm the face dancer. I do not exist. Please don't bother me. I'm just here to emit my vibration, which besides is different than yours, is not better than yours. But the way I see you treat some of your animals and the environment around you, which includes trees, insects, and also people. My vibration here is for you to pick it up. Just like you shake a small, what you call, lion's tooth? A lion's tooth, that's a dandelion. The seeds will spread and you'll get the point. eventually. Now, look at a possible outcome. It will only work if you stick in the vibrational sequence that you are in now. So there is a split here between you and a soulmate. Six of Cups reversed, which might be a good thing. That could be the toxicity that haunts you right now. And this is also where you might experience toxic family relations around this individual, or friends, friends, all these things, sticking their nose in something that has not anything to do with them. Here some of you are caged, so this guy needs to let out that cage, and because now he is in reverse, the Hermit. It's trying to go into that cocoon, and yet someone or something is disturbing you and your attempt in trying to gain more enlightenment so you can expand your consciousness and tickle the matrix a little bit, just tickle it a little bit. Okay, so either you are involved with someone who likes to play the guru or whatever, or this could also be you. There is Taurus energy here, and so this is a non-commitment. So putting these three together, you could have been dealing with a soulmate, and if you did, see here, these two belong together. It's Shiva Shakti. This is a soulmate. Could even be, this is someone you love, but toxicity. So you need to remove yourself from this vibration. And right now, some of you are not available. You're not available, Scorpio, because you realize that people, and even this soulmate, could, some of the toxic words that comes from this moon goddess in reverse here could actually go in and get stuck in there, and without really thinking about it, they do listen. Say, yeah, but didn't you see Scorpios do this and this and that? Yeah, true. Why? Well, you are such a good person, so why are you dealing with Scorpio? Well, because Scorpio is king. That's why people deal with Scorpio, because Scorpio is king. So 18 minutes, 19 minutes, that was the quickest I could do with Scorpio. Smash buttons if this resonates. Even if it doesn't resonate, just help me get up to 1K. So the Aquarian in me, the Rebellion in me, the Scorpion in me, and the girl that doesn't wear pink plastic nails can spread wings and perhaps, hopefully, offer you a lot more. A lot more. I love you so much. Greetings from the Himalaya region. Namaste. Catch you.